Alright, Shalom. I want to start by giving no praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash, and I double honor to my apostles and Elders Grand Millstone, and Shalom to brothers out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash, and Shalom to you sisters also. Okay, it's like here. This is a brother Yeshama from Brisbane, Australia, and I'm back here again with another lesson. And this lesson right here is going into in all things endure. So right, man, in all things you're going through, you have to learn how to endure through whatever you're going through. All right, because by the end of the day, man, things are gonna get tough. Okay, you can't just crack right now because you can't, hey, things are getting tough because, hey, this is when you're going through things like that, you have to remember that's the Mosai, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, what is it, strengthen you, okay, to make sure when all hell comes, when all hell breaks loose, you're strong enough to, to go through Jacob's trouble, our temptation, that you can, last in it, so you can be saved, all right? And only the elect, all right, only the elect are going to be able to endure whatever temptation is being thrown at them, or whatever chastising they're receiving, okay, from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're going to go through it, all right? But for you to go through it, or for you even to recognize that you're going through those things, is the Spirit has to lead you, okay? If you're gonna be carnal, then you're gonna end up, fucking yourself up, or hating yourself. All right. If you're not really stable, yeah, you're gonna end up falling out of the truth, man. All right. So it's important. It's really important to, when you're going through tough times, to remember to pray and fast, and then and go back and read some scriptures, man. All right, go back and read some scriptures, and for sure, they'll comfort you. Okay, so I'm gonna just get a few scriptures right here, and for those out there, for you brothers out there, who might be going through, tough times, hey, the Lord willing, these lessons are gonna, be comfort you, and and make you think it twice on in what you're going through. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 7 says, "If you endure chastening, Moses dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is whom the father chasteneth not?" Right. So, for you even to be going through whatever you're going through, that's love coming from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to correct you, okay, to strengthen you, and to show that he cares about you, to show you that he wants you, to be his soldier, or he wants you to be, to be purified, all right, to be tried as a gold is tried in fire, man, okay, because if you be left alone, you're gonna be all comfortable, man, and when the tough time comes, you won't know what to do, okay, you're not gonna know what to do, all right. And then another thing you have to remember is that through Yahweh we are strengthened, all right. Back in the world, man, people always use the scripture right here, but now we should be using the scripture right here, man, okay. This is the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 13 says, "I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthened me." All right. So we can do all things through Yahweh Hamashiach, or through Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, all right, who strengthened us. Okay, and how does Yahweh Shai strengthen us? After he died on our cross, That's how we strengthen, because that's how after that on our cross, and came back, it's like it was risen up, and from there, the Comforter, which is this truth right here, it was now there for us, okay, and that's what that's why we able to go through the Bible and read it and be comforted by the words that we read. And that's the comforter that Yahushua left with us forever. Okay? It's abiding with us right now. All right? That's how we are strengthened. Okay? And you gotta have faith really to be strengthened by Yahushua or by these words. You gotta believe it. You gotta read it and believe it that these words right here are true. Okay? This is the what's like here. Let's see here real quick if I can get more few precept. Let me see. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. It says here, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, or Yahushua, and in the power of his might. And what is that? That's the truth, man, okay? We gotta be strong in Yahushua and in the power of his might, okay? What is that? What is the power of his might? The words that we read about, man, all right? It's the book of it's just a precept that goes with that one verse I just read in Philippians 4:13, right? This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. It says, "Yet fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." Right, man. So when you read these scriptures right here, man, hey, you gotta what? Hey, you gotta believe that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna be with you, and that you shouldn't even fear nothing, man. All right. Okay, you shouldn't fear nothing. Okay. That Most High is always gonna be there for us as long as we fear Him. Then we're gonna be okay. But if we don't, then hey, we being those what bastards, those the ones who whom Yahweh Shem Yahshua won't chastise, man. Okay, correct. Okay. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 29 says he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength, man. You see, that's Yahweh Shem Yahshua who's able to do that. All right. So hey, your brothers out there, man. If you feel like you going down the hill, man. Hey, remember, man. Remember that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is chastising you and he's testing you just to see, what you really about, man. Okay, he's trying you. Okay. Okay, he's hiding you. Okay, this is 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 5. It says here, "But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry," right? And now if I go here in NLT, as I was reading, this is in NLT, says here, "But you should keep a clear mind in every situation. Don't be afraid of suffering for the Lord. Work at telling others the good news, and fully carry out the ministry God has given you." Right, man. So you gotta keep going no matter what situation you're going through, man. If you gotta suffer for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua because you're doing the work, guess what? Go ahead and do it. Go through it. Okay, do the work, man. Do the work, while you got time to do, while the internet's still open, man. Because in a minute, the internet is gonna be taken away, man. All right. The internet is going to be taken away, and that's the end of the truth. Okay, that's the end of this truth being preached. And from there, and if you get in that doubt, say you doubting yourself that you haven't done enough work, then hey, that's just another more demons jumping on you. Rather than doing the work right now, because Yahweh Hashem Yeshua says, man, if you're trying your best, you go ahead and do it, and do it through it. All right. This is another one. This is Second Timothy chapter 2 verse 3. It says here, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach." You see? Okay, that thou endure hardness, man, as a good soldier for who? For Yahushua HaMashiach. All right. Now I'm gonna read that one in NLT also. It says here, "Endure suffering along with me as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach." And we know the suffering Yahushua suffered, and he was the mighty soldier for Yahweh. All right, so we have to what? Follow his footsteps, man. All right, things are gonna get hard. Nothing's gonna be easy, man. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 10. "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake." So we have to do all things for the elect's sake. We gotta make sure we are feeding the elect. We're giving them the right message, okay, and do whatever we're going through, just to make sure and making sure what that the elect are fed. Remember how Shah told Peter, man, to feed what? To feed these ships, okay? And Peter endured all things. Apostle Paul endured all things, all right? All the apostles, prophets, they endure all things, all right? It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they might also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahweh with eternal glory," man. You see? Because what we want for the elect to be saved, all right? And so we gotta we gotta do it. We live towards them, all right? Okay, this is another one right here. This is James chapter 5 verse 11. "Behold, we count them happy which endure. You have heard the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and tend of mercy." So this scripture right here, man, when you go to that precept of it, of Job, you can read about it, man, and you see what the things Job went through, and he went through it, man. And that's something you should learn of, on how Job carried himself after the things he was facing. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I get another one right here. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 7. It says here, "Beareth all things, believeth all things, hope for all things, endureth all things." Okay, endureth all things. James chapter 1 verse 12. "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." Right, man. So brothers out there, man, if you're going through some hard time, hey, think about it. Think twice before you get carnal, man. All right. Think twice about it. Think the reason why you're going through those things. All right. And don't blame the devil, man. Because hey, I used to do the same thing. Be too quick to blame the devil. Okay. But now, man, I was being chastised by Hashem Yahushua, all right, and then I had to learn the hard way, and it finally made sense, okay. The reason why I was going through the things I was going through, all right. Okay, so from there, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the lesson off from there. Hopefully, two brothers out there who's going through some, hard times. A hopefully this lesson, is is edified to you and comfort you. Let me see. Let me read this here real quick in NLT. See what he's talking about. Okay. This is the book of Second Timothy chapter 3 and verse 11. All right. I'm gonna just read it here real quick. It says in the NLT says, you know how much persecution and suffering I have endured. This is a Apostle Paul. All right. You know all about how I was persecuted in Antioch, Iconium, Lystra, but the Lord rescued me from all of it. You see, so hey, you could think this is the end for you, but guess what? The Most High is gonna deliver you out of it. All right, the Most High is not gonna let you go through that sufferings, man. All right, if you're going through some shit, the Most High is gonna get you out of it. But if you're going through some chastising, guess what? Eventually it's gonna stop once the Most High thinks you have endured. All right. Okay, and then because when you read the next verses here, I'm gonna read out Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 11. Persecutions, afflictions which came unto me at Antioch and at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them out of them all, the Lord delivered me. Yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach or Hawashah shall suffer persecution. There you go. All right. So hey, so that was the last, precept I just ran into. But, as you see, if you live in Galilee, for the name Yahushua HaMashiach, you're gonna suffer persecution. You're gonna be tempted. You're gonna be going through things. Okay, that's how it is, man. This work is not gonna be easy. Okay, shit, another precept just came in my head. Okay, let me see. It's the book of Acts. This is the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 12 says here, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. All right. That we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Right, man. See? So for us to enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man, we're gonna go through that straight gate. Okay, and things ain't gonna be easy, man. All right. Yahushua went through that straight gate. So, what makes you think you're better than Yahushua? He himself said, hey, a servant is not greater than the master, man. Okay. So, we gotta go through things, man. So, hey, that's how it is. That's the path we walking. Okay, we didn't choose it. We were chosen by how Bashim Yashad to go through these things, man. All right, you didn't wake up one day and be like, let me do this. Nah, man, you were ordained to do this, to go through these things. So that's why there's always lessons being made. Okay, brothers out there who need these lessons, they can be edified. They can eat of it, from these lessons, and be filled with joy, man. Okay, so hopefully this lesson was edified to brothers out there, man. And Tawada to Yahweh Bashir and Shah, Bashir and Kakadash for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Again, that honor to my apostles and Elders Grand Millstone. Shalom to all brothers out there pushing the truth.